And 24, Jeff Mazowski for Iroquois Alden, and we are on our way with the opening face-off. Battle around, and it's played back in here with Frontier, trying to get it up, and they do. By Nick Falcone, clears it up, and they're going to go chasing after it with Aiden Shajowski. Played around the boards. Iroquois Alden trying to battle around, they do, with Mazowski. And it's finally cleared up. Trying to get it out there was Streaker, still in there. Frontier doing a good job battling here. Here's a chance in front, and it's taken away. And a good job, though, with Mazowski. And it's finally cleared up, and here comes Iroquois Alden through center. Is Axelson. He's got a lot of goals this year. It's dumped in and played in by Kazmarski. Slowed down 45 seconds in. And Frontier and Iroquois Alden making their first line changes. Here's a long pass. That one just a little too far for Losey. And it's taken away by Iroquois Alden. And a battle for it with Frontier was Tanner Smazarski. And here's a chance for Frontier. Almost gotten away. And a good battle for it. Still in. There's a chance in front and a shot and a save. And a good look for Frontier off the stick from Zent. And Hirsch made the save.
Yeah, you had the forward forecheck to defenseman very strong, forcing a turnover. The second guy comes in and gets a good scoring opportunity here early in the game for Frontier.
Face off to the left of the goalie. And that's one. And taken away by Riemann. Frontier doing a good job keeping it in. On the backhand, trying to play it to the point, and it's kept in by Frontier and number 7, Losey. And in the front, and a shot and a save, and it's deflected out of play.
It looks like Frontier is playing a 1-2-2 forecheck. The justification for playing that is you force the defenseman to turn the puck over as you have your second two forwards high in the zone trying to pick out passes. It looks like both teams are running that 1-2-2 forecheck here early on in the game.
And face-off controlled. Both teams battling for around the boards behind the net. Iroquois Alden going to try to clear it up with Feely. And it's being back to Feely. And he's going to clear it up on the boards, and it gets by. No icing. It was touch. And Frontier's going to get down there anyways. And that's Kazmarski. Kazmarski gets hit off the puck there. Puck to the point. Deflected. That was off the stick of Iozia. And Frontier finally controls the puck as they try to bring it over the blue line, and they finally do, and it's cleared. And a nice play by 24, Kennedy, and it's into the zone. Iroquois Alden battling for it. It's behind the net. Finally controlled, kept in there. Shot from the point, deflects wide. That was off the stick of Kennedy. Kept in there, good play by 16, Spanish. And finally controlled here behind the net of Iroquois Alden. Cleared up, deflects off the boards. Not far enough for icing. Iroquois Alden and Frontier battling for it in the corner. Who's going to get there first? Frontier gets there first with Falcone. Falcone's pass stolen away. Here's a shot and a save, and it was off the stick of Mazowski. And a good save by Kazmarski.
Good scoring opportunity there for Iroquois Alden. Mistake and good save by the goalie.
Puck behind the net. Taken in here by Jordan Steck. It's played up on the boards, taken right back by Frontier. A battle for it and around center ice. Both teams trying to control it. And it's going to go to Kazmarski. He's going to slow it down for his defense. Played around the boards. You've got Mazowski here battling for it. Frontier trying to get it out, and they do. Nice try by Wilmer trying to keep it in, and he did not, and it's an offsides.
You can see like early on here, Joe, both teams just kind of feeling each other out. I think right now Frontier's had the better to play so far. They had two pretty good scoring opportunities here earlier. There was a deflection in front of the net that went barely wide. But I expect Iroquois Alden to step it up in the next couple minutes.
There's Colin Harrington, 21 goals on the year. Got to watch out for him with his top line. Harrington and Steaker and Milzewski, Axelson especially, they can be dangerous. Iroquois Alden trying to keep it in. Doing a battle behind the net. And it's going to go by Gavin Spearfield down the ice, and then we have an icing.
If you're the Frontier coach, Brian Dellinger, you really got to realize when the studs of Iroquois Alden are out there, the Strakers, the Axelsons, the Harringtons, the Mazowskis. You got to know, you got to plan, you got to let your guys know when those guys are on the ice and realize that they at any moment they can score. They all have good shots. They're fast.
Harrington wins the faceoff, controls it. And sent in front, deflected. It was off of Riemann who got in front. Puck again. Frontier trying to control it. It's taken away by Harrington. Great forecheck here. Battle for in front. Sends it in front. Now goes back to the point with Bear. And Bear's going to get down low. That's Harrington. Circling around the net. Puck's in front. It's a shot. And a whistle.
It seems like when they're down low, they're trying to cycle pucks from one side behind the net to the other side and try to get that wide open guy in the slot. So Frontier's defensemen have to have their heads on a swivel, have to be looking for those open guys. You can't get caught puck watching. There's a very good chance right there. The net came off, unfortunately, for Frontier.
Yeah, they had a good chance there. The face-off here is won by Frontier. They're going to try to clear it up, and it's kept in by Feely. Feely got checked off the line, still in. And it's still in. Frontier had two good chances. They could not get it out. Sean Kazmarski here trying to play it around the net with Losi. He gets checked in the corner, still battling for it. Frontier can't find it. It's right there. Losi finally gets it around. He's going to send it around to Kennedy. And Kennedy's got some space. Cross-ice pass. He's got Losi one-on-one on the left side. Tries to get by, and he does. He's now behind the net. He still has it. Went all the way around. I'm going to send it back in. And who's going to get it here is Fuller was going after it. Now it's kept in. Good battle for it around the blue line. And finally cleared out by Feely, the defenseman, for Iroquois Alden. Now Frontier controls the puck in through the center line with Zent. He gets it taken away. Iroquois Alden with a shot, scores! And that goal is by Jet Mazewski. He put it on Kazmarski. Could not control it in the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 Iroquois Alden.
I think the goalie is going to want to have that one back, but you know, it never hurts getting pucks on the net. You know, Jet Mazewski comes in, enters the zone, gets across the blue line, peels off his defenseman, gets his shot. You know, you can't shoot. If you don't shoot, you can't score. So that's the example right there. So early blood to Iroquois Alden in this one.
As Frontier tries to get it back here, puck it around the middle of the zone. And Iroquois Alden almost broke out the other way. Now Frontier's trying to settle it down in the defensive zone with number 9 Falcone. He gets it up. Here's a good outlet pass. Frontier has a chance and a backhand shot. Rebound. Good look there from Spanich. And it's cleared all the way down. As I could tell you, Hirsch didn't know where that was for a second.
Yeah, I think that's the second or third time that one of the Frontier forwards has gotten behind the Iroquois Alden defense and have a good scoring opportunity. Unfortunately for the Frontier forward, he was on his backhand, couldn't get off a much better shot, but I think that's something we got to go forward, looking at going forward about see if the Frontier forwards can get behind this Iroquois Alden defense.
Yeah, puck control behind the net. Sent along there by Mazewski. Puck in the middle of the zone here. Harrington will clear it in. As number 23, Kazmarski will go battle for it here. He's got the puck. Tries to clear it, he does. Frontier try to get by the defense, taken away by Harrington. No, taken right back here by number 13. It was Conklin, the center. He started this game. Now Harrington's got the puck. Trying to go 1-on-3, and he gets checked off nicely by the Falcons and taken right away by 22, Suzuki. Puck chipped in. Nice play there by Steck. Kept it in. But Frontier's going to take it right back out, and they've got some space as Iroquois Alden making a change. And we have a tripping penalty coming up around middle ice. So they go against Iroquois Alden for Frontier. Hold the goalie, got the advantage, and there's the whistle.
Yeah, it looked like a guy coming off the bench, tripped the Frontier forward who was entering the zone. So we're going to get a Frontier power play here. In playoffs or in any game, power plays are very important. You know, you got to score on your opportunities. And big opportunity for Frontier here to get back in this game. Now,
2-minute penalty for Speranza for tripping. And Frontier giving up that first goal. He has a chance to tie it here. Down 1-0 with 10:33 remaining in this first quarter, or first period, I should say. First quarter. We're so used to saying that in all other sports. All right, face-off controlled here. Frontier doing a good job battling in. They keep it in. It's with Falcone. Falcone sends it around. Behind the net, trying to clear it. Falcone's way down from his defense, and he's got the puck behind the net. It's played back up to Suzuki. Now here's a shot. That one's blocked. Suzuki keeps it in. That shot was off of from Conklin, now behind the net. Sent around. Can Frontier keep it in? They can't. As Conklin had to go back for it with 1:25 remaining in this penalty. And this power play is brought to you by, I do apologize, I lost this. It's brought to you by Howard Hanna. So Howard Hanna, the first power play of the game.
Frontier's got to gain control of the puck. Right now they're a little helter-skelter. Got to control the puck and start moving the Iroquois Alden defenders around on this power play.
That shot was by Shizuki. It was blocked down behind the net. Falcone gets drilled on the boards. Clean penalty. Iroquois Alden trying to clear it out. And they do. And a nice play there by Axelson to clear it. It's 45 seconds to go in this Howard Hanna power play. Conklin's got some space. Gets by his initial defender. Nice backhand. Scores! He got it in. Conklin on the power play, and it's 1-1.
Great play by Conklin, entering the zone. The Iroquois, all in the defenseman, didn't take the body on him, let him go around, right to the net. Went very strong to the net, and he got the puck. Goaltender, 1-1.
So that's a power play goal with 9:05 remaining. 1-1, as you talked about, Rob. The penalties, it's huge, and Frontier took advantage of it.
Penalties are killers in these games. It could take away momentum. It could spark momentum. Again, these are high school kids. They're going to take penalties. You just have to monitor them. And now we have Iroquois Alden going right back into the penalty box. So Frontier back to the power play, tied game. You have to avoid penalties. I tell my kids, you have to avoid penalties in these games.
Harrington's going to get the interference penalty at 8:46 remaining here in this first. So 2 penalties in a row here in the last 2 minutes. As Frontier's going to go back on the Howard Hanna power play. Cashed in on the first one was from Conklin.
And that's a double whammy for Iroquois Alden. Not only you're back in the penalty box, but you're losing one of your better players and one of your penalty killers for 2 minutes.
Losey's pass stolen away, and that was stolen by Riemann. Riemann's 1-on-2, just trying to use some clock here. Still has it. And they circle all the way around the net. The defense is going to pitch. Throws it on Kaczmarski, and he's going to clear it out. And that's Riemann here. Great job here, right? Pressuring.
Good job by Riemann to pressure the puck, not letting Frontier get going forward on their power play. This is a good job by Iroquois Alden of just disrupting Frontier, not letting them get the puck in the zone and set up.
All right, Losey's now got it. He gets it up. And Frontier's going to enter the zone, quickly checked off. And that one's going to be cleared. As Frontier this time here, he's just having trouble getting in the zone.
Yeah, Iroquois Alden doing a good job pressuring, not letting Frontier gain entry into the offensive zone.
Already a minute gone in this power play. Frontier finally getting it over. The shot and a save. And that was shot by Zent and a save by Hirsch, and it's going to give him an offensive zone faceoff.
Plenty of time left on this power play, Joe, for Frontier to set things up. They got an offensive zone faceoff. The key is you have to win this faceoff, gain control of the puck, start moving those Iroquois Alden penalty killers around in the zone.
And the puck is cleared. Went off the stick of Conklin. Conklin gets checked, almost taken away. That would have been a nice play by Mabzewski. Frontier trying to get something going. 35 seconds left. It's deflected in by Conklin. And you've got Fromm here battling for it. 14-on-14, and 14 for his Popek here for Frontier. That puck's going to be strongly cleared off the boards. That's bring Kaczmarski out. Mabzewski's in there battling here. And finally Frontier loses it.
Good job by Mabzewski forcing the Frontier player to lose the puck. Turnover, and Iroquois still controlling the puck in the Frontier zone.
And look, they're going to get him a face-off here because of the pressure.
They've done a good job on this penalty kill. I think they did a good job on the last penalty kill as well. The scorer for Frontier did a good job of entry, kind of individual play, but they're doing a good job of limiting Frontier setting up on the power play.
So number 4, that's Riemann here taking a face-off in the defensive zone. He loses it to Frontier, trying to get it out. That puck's deflected. Nice job defensively by Capozzi. Frontier deflects it in. Iozia Sends it back on the other side. And Iroquois Alden does clear it, and Frontier is going to have to resettle here as the penalty is over. Remember that power play brought to you by Howard Hanna. Frontier's pass stolen away. That was by Kalinsky here trying to make that pass. It's finally cleared out and sent in there by Falcone, and they're going to clear off for the offsides. 6:12 remaining in this first period of game 1 of 4 here from the Northtown Center, and we will have a face-off.
A lot of nerves still out here. You know, the last play, the Frontier defenseman had a puck in the neutral zone. Could have gained a red line and dump it in for a forecheck. He tries to make a pass to his teammate at the blue line, gets picked off. You know, lucky that Iroquois Alden didn't go the other way. You can't turn the puck over in a neutral zone because most of the time your defensemen are caught flat-footed and the forwards from the other team are going at your defense. So the simple play at that point is get across the red line, get the puck deep, and start your forecheck.
A good forecheck here by Frontier trying to keep the puck in. They do. Still battling for it as Zent had won the faceoff. Now finally taken out. Nope. A little rough there. Here is Stracer had it. Puck's in the middle part of the zone. Finally brought in by Speranza. Speranza put on net. Kazmarski had to make the save. Turnover in the middle here. Trying to send it. Puck's still loose.
Good battle in front there by Frontier. Clearing the puck from the middle of the net.
Yeah, it was Speranza and Strasser. Puck kept in by Feely. Iroquois Alden making a change. Puck sent around. You got Jake Losey having it. Losey's double teamed here. Sends it around the boards.
Just got to get the puck out there, Joe. He had a chance to get the puck over that blue line, took it back in his zone. You know, he allowed Iroquois Alden to change and get new, fresh players out there. His line mates are tired right now. Right there, just get the puck out of your zone and just dump it and get it so you guys can change as well.
Yeah, Losey finally clears it out. It's taken in by Axelson. Axelson gets it over to Stack, and it's stolen away by Losey. Losey's still out there. What a shift he's had. Chipped around the net. Mazuski has it. Frontier, good job battling on the boards there with Falcone. And you've also got Dylan Mack in there for Frontier. Puck sent across. Falcone keeps it in for the second here, and a penalty coming up. Nope, I think it's offsides. Yes.
I thought that he kept the puck in
No.
on that play, but referee, I guess he didn't, so we'll go with that.
Well, let's see. The door's open.
Well, I think that's what I originally thought it was, Joe. I thought it was the Iroquois Alden player got their hands up high on a check, and I mean that's going to get called roughing every time. You got to keep your hands down when you're making body checks. You should be using your shoulders. You know, again, 22 in the penalty box. You know, his hands are high, so you got to keep your hands down. I mean, right now, Iroquois Alden getting hurt by being in the penalty box.
Yeah, and it's Staker with the penalty. And the third power play coming up here for Frontier. Howard Hanna power play, 1 of 2. Scored in the first one with Conklin. Second one was a much better job, though, by Iroquois Alden. Conklin's shot, loose puck.
Oh, big rebound there.
Nice job, though, as Falcone was crashing in. 3:55 remaining in this opening period, and that puck is cleared. That's Conklin behind the net, trying to set stuff up here with 1:20 remaining here in this power play for Frontier, the third one of the period. Conklin gets over. He was trying to get checked. Puck knocked off here. It's kept in by Falcone. Got Falcone. Falcone sends it towards the net. Deflected and hit the net. Good save by Hirsch.
That's a much better job by Frontier setting up on this power play, getting pucks to the point, getting shots. You would like to see a little bit of traffic right there. You know, the goalie had a pretty good view of that one. You know, if you're a forward and you see the puck on your defenseman's stick, you got to be going in front of that goalie, making sure he can't see the shots.
Harrington and Zent on that face-off and deflected out. And good job by Harrington to get it out. Conklin had it, and he gets it up to his teammate. Now back to Conklin. Falcone going to send it into the zone. Harrington tries to chip it out. He has a chance here. Conklin's there, sends it across. A little too far for Falcone. And battling for it with Froman. And you got Frontier for number 14, Popix down there. And it's going to hit the top of the rink.
30 seconds left in this power play for Frontier. Plenty of time to get a quality opportunity or two. They also got to be aware in 30 seconds that Iroquois Alden's guy is going to be coming from the penalty box. The defense got to be aware that this guy might be looking for a long pass from one of his teammates.
Jake Spanich for Frontier wins the face-off. It's at the point, shot, and a save. And that was off the stick of Sean Kazmarski. Just a good job, right? Just to get the puck to net. You never know. Rebound, right?
Right. I mean, you know, sometimes goalies will fight it off, but again, you like to see a little bit of pressure on that. You know, Hirsch saw that clean, didn't have any traffic in front of him. Saw it clean and just made a nice, easy save.
Steck clears that one here. 20 seconds to go. That's going to send Harrison Fuller back, and he's going to get up to Jimmy Traska. He's battling for here. Is Mizuski in there, finally taken in. And there's Spanich, had it. It's Chuck, still staying with it. Sends it towards the net. Oh, and a juicy rebound. Frontier couldn't get it. As you had Alexander Knoll there, it's still in. Frontier, power play is over. And it's cleared out. No icing as we're approaching the 2-minute mark of this 1-1 tie here in this first period. Puck's finally sent back, and Spearfield's trying to control it, sends it right back into the Frontier zone with Kazmarski. Settles it over.
Nice breakout there.
Oh, it was a good pass. He just bounced off his stick at the last second.
Yep, it was a good D-to-D pass there to the center streaking. You know, had a chance, just went off his stick.
Harrington's pass stolen away by Spanich. Spanich, and nice play here. There was good defense here by Luke Patchy. Puck gets cleared over. Harrington's battling for in the corner, 1:30 to go. Got Patchy down there. Frontier trying to clear it. It's kept in. Nice job by Riemann. And finally going to hear Kazmarski's going to settle things down with 1:18 to go in this first period.
Yeah, it was a good forecheck there by number 17, Michael Capozzi. Kept the puck in, got it to one of his teammates, and they had a decent chance, a decent look that they didn't get a shot off. But, you know, the more pressure that Iroquois Alden puts on the Frontier defense, the more opportunities they'll have to score.
Face-off controlled here by Falcone, trying to get it up to Losey. Iroquois Alden doing a good job keeping it in. Harrington sends it back in. And there's Kalinsky who has it. Cleared up, still in. Harrington.
Good keeping right there by 23.
And finally cleared out. All right, here's a chance for a 2-on-1 for Frontier. Here's Losey with a shot. Ooh, nice, off the glove.
Nice save there.
Yeah, Hirsch got a piece of it. Frontier, chance. Oh, and a big save by Hirsch. And finally controlled here as Frontier had two good chances. Harrington is a little too far. Falcone's going to take it. Falcone, that was deflected off the stick of Kalinsky and then sent back in here. 25 to go.
Oh, that's a dangerous pass right there.
Oh, yeah. And we have an icing?
No icing.
No icing. That pass just a little too far for Mazuski. Frontier's trying to control. They're going to send it around the net. Losey and Falcone down there. And that's going to be the end of the first period, as the final buzzer whistles in a 1-1 score. All right, so first of 4 games today. Before we take a quick break, just a reminder, a lot of games coming up. The large school semifinals, OP and Clarence at 6 on Monday, Will North and Lancaster at 8:30. Tuesday, small school quarterfinals, North Towns and Harbor Center matchup to be determined. Wednesday, the private schools, 6 and 8:30, St. Mary's versus St. Francis and Nichols and St. Joe's. All right, coming up is the first period brought to you by WNY Media Care. We're tied at 1. We'll be right back here for the first period intermission.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF and...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
Welcome everybody back to the Northtown Center in Amherst, New York. You are watching the pre-quarterfinals Day 2 action as the Frontier Falcons are currently taking on the Iroquois Alden hockey team. And it's a 1-1 hockey game with Frontier out in front on shots on goal, 10-5. A couple of decent scoring chances going each team's way, and the hits, Frontier in front, 3-2 in that aspect of the game. Right now the difference is that power play goal for Frontier, as Iroquois Alden have taken the only 3 penalties of this game, one right after the other. So Frontier with some fresh legs, Iroquois playing a little bit too much hockey in that first period, being outshot 10-5. Of course, Frontier, if you remember, folks, they're really playing in the small school playoffs for the first time in quite some time, if ever. They were a large school for many years. Iroquois Alden came into this playoff at 10-8, 6-3, a home record, if you will. But really an impressive small school team all season long. A lot of big wins for that club. And they're playing Frontier pretty good right now at 1-1. It's those penalties that seem to be taking their toll, and that's why we're at 1-1. Iroquois Alden get on the board first when Jeff Melchevsky scored with 11:56 left to go in the first period. Assist Sam Starker, number 22. Of the Iroquois Alden team. They were up 1-0, and then the penalties came. Carter Sperenza, Colin Harrington,
with a couple of penalties back-to-back, and that's where Max Conklin kicked in his goal for Frontier. There was just over 9 minutes remaining in the first period. At that time, Nick Falcone, Jake Losey, the assists on that goal for Frontier, tied up at 1, and then Starker took a roughing call with 4:21 left to go in the first, and Frontier was able to get a couple of shots on goal out of that, but not really a quality scoring opportunity, and that will take us into the second period. When we return, Joe Daniel and Rob Rozek on your call. Your cameraman for today is Russ Pataglia, Tim Gardner producing this event, and I am Frank Wolf from WNY Athletics with your first period intermission report. Let's talk about those games from yesterday real quick. The finals, Kenmore West gets by Amherst 5-2. Grand Island over NT 8-0. Star Point 5-0 over West Seneca East. 2 scores blanked Grand Island and Star Point blanked their opponents back-to-back there. And then Niagara Wheatfield gets by West Seneca West 3-2 in overtime. Great game there. If you're able to watch that broadcast on the WNY Athletics social media platform. We know we had some audio issues yesterday. If you're watching on the YouTube or on the website, we were a little bit off, and we finally hopefully got that figured out for you today. If you're watching at home, we appreciate you. Howard Hanna, thank you very much for your advertising package you took from us. We appreciate it, and that's why you folks at home are able to watch us, because of the good folks at Howard Hanna, Ad Pro Sports, Western New York Immediate Care, Logistics Plus of Buffalo, the Paul Wolf Insurance Agency in Kenmore, New York. Those are the people that make this happen for you. So please, if you can send a shout out them on Twitter or one of those social media sites, and let them know that you thank them for being able to help us out with getting these programs under wraps. A couple more games for you today, 3 more actually. Lew-Port and Williamsville East coming up at 3:30 right here at the Northtown Center. Williamsville East coming in at a 12-5 overall record. Lew-Port 6-10-2 on the season. They go at it here at 3:30 today. Joe Daniel and Rob Rozek will be on the call for that one. Then at 6 o'clock tonight, Sweet Home Depew taking on Hamburg. And that's a pretty good. That's going to be a pretty good one. And you know, half the guys that work here on our crew actually attended Sweet Home, and the AD over at Hamburg is an old Sweet Home student. So that's going to be a pretty fun one to watch and see how that one develops. And the Hamburg Bulldogs are looking pretty good. Again, they're coming in at 10-8 on the season. And the final game today, Will South taking on Kenmore East. Pretty even match there. That's an 8:30 game tonight. Francis Beck will be back with your intermission reports, doing a couple post-game interviews and that kind of thing. I wanted to take a look at that Hamburg team real fast. As they were coming into the playoffs, they had won 2 out of their last 3, 2 out of their last 4, but they're coming in with 4 wins out of their last 6. So they got something cooking out there with the Hamburg Bulldogs. Of course, they had that loss 5-3 on senior night to Frontier. They did have a big win over West Seneca West. But Williamsville East is another one of those teams that's playing out of their minds all year. Hamburg beat them Hamburg did lose to them 7-2. It was a Harbor Center game, but they did beat Will South heading into the playoffs. A nice big 7-1 win over Williamsville South. Nothing to sneeze at. Let's take a look at Williamsville East and see how they did as they were heading into the playoffs this past year. You'll see them later this afternoon. Williamsville East, they had won 3 in a row and 4 out of their last 5, so they're firing on all cylinders right now. Your Williamsville East Flames. If we could take another look at a couple other schools that are playing today, let's take a look at Will South. They had a bit of a tough season. You know, they were so good for so long and just not a senior-heavy team this year. Lost 2 out of their last 3 and dropped their last 2 wins. One was a non-leaguer, technically against St. Mary's, playing a private school. And then Williamsville East, they did lose a close one, 2-1 there. So they did lose 2 out of their last 3, heading into this quarterfinal. This is the pre-quarterfinals. Let's get that straight there. Lew-Port coming in today. Lew-Port again, they're 6-10. They're the next team coming up for you. And as Lew-Port got into the playoffs, they had a big 11-3 win over Bishop Timon. But prior to that, they had lost 4 in a row. Star Point, Nichols, Grand Island, and a 5-3 loss to North Tonawanda, who went down 8-0 to Grand Island yesterday. So that was a tough pill for them to swallow. But they did lose 4 out of their last 5. They did beat Timon 11-3 just before they headed into the playoffs there. So that was their final there. And they will be taking on, as I said, Williamsville East, Sweet Home. We're going to take a look at them real quick. 6-13 overall on the season. and Sweet Home. Heading into the playoffs, this pre-quarterfinal matchup today, they lost 4 in a row, their last 4 games. 4-1 to Clarence, 6-3 to Lancaster, 8-2 to Will North. And here's the thing, though. Those are 3 large school teams that they lost to. So that should get them in shape for this playoffs. And there was a 6-5 loss to Amherst there, the final game of the regular season. So they are, believe it or not, folks, I think they are one of those teams that you don't want to see in the opening round of the pre-quarterfinals is that Sweet Home Depew team. They are extremely battle-tested, taking on a very tough, large school opponent back to back to back before heading into this pre-quarterfinals. We're just got about a minute or so left to go before we start that second period. I'm going to turn things over to Joe Daniels and Rob Rozak for the call of the second period. Thank you for listening to this WNY Athletics first period intermission report. Joe?
All right, Frank, thanks so much. Excited for period number 2 coming up here in less than a minute. Rob, we got 1-1 here. Both teams getting on the board. One team couldn't stay out of the box zone, and it cost them that power play goal.
Pretty even first period, I thought, Joe. 3 power plays is going to kill the Iroquois all in the first period. See the shots on goal. Frontier with 10, Iroquois all with 5. Again, first 17 minutes kind of feeling each other out. I expect one team to step it up in this period. And the second period is always the period you have to win because you carry that momentum into the third period. So we'll see what happens. 5-on-5 to start. So we'll see if Iroquois Alden can step it up this period or Frontier can continue the way they've been playing.
Shots 10-5 as you see on the scoreboard on our screen here. And Frontier 10 shots because of the 3 power plays that they had, cashing in on one of them. So Jet Milzuski started the scoring for us, 1-0, 11:56 mark, and then the power play goal by Conklin made it 1-1 at 9:05. But Frontier really did a good job against the big guns of Sticker and Axelson and Harrington, keeping them off the score sheet. It's the best chance they have today, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I think Frontier Iroquois Alden top guys are studs. They can score, they can shoot. I think Frontier did a good job of keeping them out of scoring opportunities. And the penalties hurt them too. Like if you're killing penalties, you're not playing 5-on-5. And, you know, it's hard to kill penalties for almost the entire period. They're killing penalties for, good chance right there.
Yeah, that set was sent in by Feely. And Iroquois Alden almost found that loose puck to tip it home. Did not, though. Harrington's got it. Sends it in front. Deflected. That was a nice deflection here by Riemann. Riemann's been strong here. And it's finally tipped out and sent right back in here by Capozzi and at the blue line. Harrington, get it on over. As Capozzi sends it in, and it's deflected and out of play.
Good early minute here by Iroquois Alden. A lot of jump, good forward check, a couple good opportunities. You know, Frontier's got to adapt. You know, Frontier's got to match their tempo.
So taking the face-off for Iroquois Alden would be Milzuski, who got that first goal. And it's won by Frontier. And it's tipped around the left side of the boards, taken away by Milzuski, sends it back in. And you got Kennedy battling here, and the puck's now in front. Sent forward. And battling for it was Tyler Zend. He got it taken away from him. Milzuski gets checked, but going to find its way into the Frontier zone. And a nice play by Kazminski. He gets it out. Battling for it. Both teams trying to get some control in their game. That pass over to Losi was too hot to handle, and it's finally cleared back up here. And no icing. As Kazmarski plays it around the boards. Well, the Iroquois Alden players went down, so we're going to have a penalty coming up here on Frontier.
Yeah, it looks like the goalie kind of misplayed the puck. His defenseman kind of fumbled it as well. You know, Iroquois Alden forward got on the defenseman quick and forced a penalty. So a big opportunity here for Iroquois Alden.
Kazmarski's got to get the penalty. First power play. The Howard had a power play for Iroquois Alden here early in the second.
And it looks like the coaching staff sent out the big guns out here on the power play for Iroquois Alden.
Got Harrington out there. You got Riemann too. Puck's played around over to 22. That's Staker. At the top is Iozia. Pass to Harrington, a little too far. Harrington's got it in the corner. His pass almost stolen away, and it is, as Harrington's able to get it back over as almost had it with Strzowski for Frontier. Finally sent in by Riemann. Frontier's going to clear it, and it's going to go through the middle.
Good job by the Frontier defenseman getting first to that puck after Iroquois and dumped it in. Getting up safely up the ice, so forcing a regroup by Iroquois. All now doing a good job of controlling the puck and getting it back to the neutral zone.
Iozia trying to get it up. And there's Riemann. Here's a chance, and that pass knocked away as Axelson tried to get in the middle, and it's finally cleared out, and it's controlled by Iozia. Under a minute to go here in this power play as Harrington has it. Drops it off to Sam Steaker. Back to Harrington. Harrington gets by one. Harrington behind the net. Finally gets checked. Still battling for it. Frontier now gains possession. And a good job by Riemann in the corner. And a whistle.
Looks like we got a trip Iroquois Alden there. Looks like the Frontier player, I think it was 22. Intercepted the pass, and now he forced a penalty, and now we'll play 4-on-4 for 30 seconds.
So that's Colin Harrington, his second penalty of the game, and that's going to take away the Howard Hanna power play chance for them, and we're going to go four-side, as Rob said, for the next 32 seconds. Zent lost the face-off, and it's played up here. Mazuski clears it up, and it's going to go too far as Michael Capozzi could not get there in time.
Trying to make a pass from his blue line, trying to hit his teammate at the Frontier blue line, just was off a little bit.
Another face-off here to the right of the goalie. Face-off is controlled by Frontier. Puck behind the net. That Noel taken away. And finally taken over in the zone. Got Frauman trying to get it up over to Capozzi. Capozzi's got behind the net. His pass taken in here by Iroquois Alden. Frontier's guys out of the box here. And the puck's going to go dribbling over to Kazmarski, and he's going to cover it up.
We got a high stick there. Face-off will be all the way down in the Iroquois Alden end. We got about minute 20 in this power play for Frontier. Winning the face-off is going to be key in this. Gain control of the puck. Get your power play set up. Move the puck around. Like I said, you got to move the four defenders from Iroquois Alden around and get a guy into open space.
So Zent's going to take the face-off here on the power play. And he's going to be going against Milzewski. Milzewski's going to get kicked out. It's sending Capozzi. And Milzewski's got kicked out, but he's going to get the puck right out. And it's sent back in. Both teams have to tag up here. And the puck is cleared. Deflected off Conklin with 1:05 remaining here in this penalty. Milzewski with a hard hit. No call. Frontier trying to get over the blue line. They do.
There you go. Good job by 22. Setting up.
Here's Conklin. Conklin's shot goes over Hirsch.
Oh.
Puck's in the middle of the net, and Hirsch covers it.
The glass and the boards here at the Northtown Center are very active. You have to, as a goalie and as defenseman, be aware when the puck comes off the glass, because it will shoot to the front of that slot. So right there, a shot off the glass, it doesn't look like a scoring opportunity, but the way the puck came back out, wreak havoc on the defenders.
Conklin gets over to Falcone. It's deflected. And it was deflected by Popek. Falcone still got it. Goes by Popek, and you've got Chijowicz trying to battle in for it. Nice hit, and it's going to get deflected and outside of the zone. 30 seconds to go on this power play. As Kazmarski was able to get it up. And it's to Conklin.
Got to be careful. Exton's out there right now in the penalty kill. You got to be careful if you're Frontier to realize he's out there.
Frontier trying to bring it in. They do. Falcone's got it. Puck's deflected. And good job by Hirsch controlling the rebound.
Yep, absolutely. The puck was there for a second. He got his glove down on it. Forced the face-off.
with 7 seconds to go in the penalty. 12:03 remaining in the second period. Just a couple penalties on the board, no goals. Both goals scored in the first period from Milzuski and for Frontier Conklin on the power play.
7 seconds left, plenty of time to get a shot off. The key here is they got to win the face-off. Winning the face-off is going to be important. Iroquois Alden wins the face-off. Again, they have 7 seconds. They got a guy going to be coming out of the penalty box.
Spanish and Riemann on the face-off to the left of the goalie. And face-off controlled here by Iroquois Alden. And nice try here by Traska trying to keep it in. He couldn't. That's puck sent back in by Kennedy. And Alden with Jordan Steck plays it around. Trying to get it out. They finally do. And a nice flip there by Froman. And an icing.
Again, almost halfway through this game, and again, not much between either team. Again, it's going to be mistakes, it's going to be power plays. They're going to win the game for whatever team that comes out on top today. But again, pretty even play in terms of what's going on.
Harrington wins that face-off. They get it out from Speranza. You got Riemann here chasing after it. Riemann almost gets checked off the play from Kazmarski. He's still behind the net. Trying to get in front. Puck almost does. Battling for it. They send it over, and Kazmarski's going to take that in and settle it down from Speranza.
Good job by Frontier clearing the front of their net. Iroquois Alden just simple little throw the puck towards the front. Have your guys crashing, looking for rebounds, looking for loose pucks. Good job by Frontier for getting the puck and their goalie forcing a face-off.
Zent and Harrington on the face-off. Zent's going to win this one. Plays it back. As Kazmarski trying to get it up, and they do. And it's taken away. Riemann's shot deflected wide. And Frontier's going to battle from the corner. They finally get it up. There's a look here for Zent. Zent trying to go 1-on-3. Gets it over the zone, though, on the left side. Zent backhand goes wide. Goes back to the point. Shot deflected. And a battle in the corner. That shot was off of Kennedy. Now finally taken in by Riemann. Gets it over. Riemann gets it over to Harrington. Harrington trying to go 1-on-3. Harrington chance, and Kazmarski says no.
Good defense there. Hold him up. Didn't let him get on his forehand. Force him backhand. Just a little roller to the goalie. Good defensive play right there.
Line change for Frontier. For Iroquois Alden taking the face-off is Thauer against Conklin. Conklin's going to win this one. Good job by Iroquois Alden trying to send it in front. Frontier trying to get it out. They do with Popik. Popik gets up to Conklin. Conklin give and go. There's a shot and a save
right there.
Oh, a nice shot, though, by Szynski. And a big save by Hirsch. That puck's deflected here from Kazmarski. And the puck's going to clear. As Iroquois Alden is trying to reset stuff up here, they're going to be chased behind the back of the net. Puck's going to be kept in here. Nice job on the defensive line and a whistle. I believe we have an injured player here for Frontier on the right side, and down for them is Aiden Szewicz, helped up by Conklin, the captain. So what do you think of the both goalies? I mean, they've been able to see the pucks pretty clear, right? Nothing too crazy for that big save moment yet, right?
No, I mean, I think they've relatively had easy chances. The last opportunity was a good save by Hirsch. It was a nice little feed to the center, and he made a good stop. That's probably his best stop of the night. Just solid goaltending both ways. They're seeing the pucks and covering them up and getting the rebounds to the corners.
Battle for water in the middle here, and it's tipped in there from Luciano Bear for Iroquois Alden. There's a chance in front of the net. It's kept in by Bear. Deflected, and it's going to go around the net. Frontier trying to get it out. They do, and that pass was too far, and we're going to have an icing.
Again, Frontier trying to make a little breakout stretch pass there, and just a little bit off. So we're going to get a face-off down in the Iroquois Alden net.
Yeah, they were looking for Noel on the breakout. Try to stretch some ice here. Iroquois Alden 4 shots this period. Frontier's got 3. And the puck kept in. There's a shot, was blocked. And the battle for it around the middle, taken back in here. That's 21, Ryan Sislo. Mazuski, and a nice glove save. That's a big save.
That's a good save right there.
You know, we could say it a couple times here. We're going to sell out the Ad Pro Sports Save of the Game. We're going to have a couple of them today, but we'll throw that in there for that one.
That's a very good save. Good opportunity right there.
So Jet Mazuski taking a face-off. He wins it. The shot. Oh, and that one was close. Axelson going for that right corner.
Again, you got a face-off win. You know, good opportunity. You know, good close shot. I think it went off the goalie into the crowd.
Can Mazuski win 2 in a row? We're going to say yes. It's tipped in. Battle around the boards. Frontier battling for it. Stack here was trying to keep it in. He could not. As Alden here with Froman. Now has it in the corner with 9:02 remaining here in this second. Froman plays it up to Mazuski too far. And we got Axelson battling for it. Now played over. There's Steck. And Steck's going to send it in as Kazmarski will retreat and clear it up. Harrington's now got in the corner. Harrington sends it front. Kazmarski tipped it into the corner, and Frontier's got the puck in possession. Trying to do a little breakout pass. It's deflected. Tanner Smazinski had it for a second. Harrington and Kazmarski on the corner. Frontier's trying to battle for it. Got possession for the second. Alden doing a good job here in the forecheck. Finally get it out. That was not easy, and a penalty. We're going to get a tripping penalty. Interference.
Well, again, for the last maybe about 4 minutes, I think Iroquois Alden stepped up their game with their forecheck, playing a lot faster and had Frontier on their heels. You know, this power play is going to offset that, and you know, nothing takes away momentum more than a penalty. But you know, referee saw something impeding of a Frontier player, so Frontier back on. I think it's their 4th power play today.
Yeah, they've had quite a few, and it's the second one that's been inside the offensive zone for Frontier. So I mean, they've been on the attack there. So the face-off here is Conklin. Conklin scores! Conklin sent it towards the net. He's acting like he got in. That puck had eyes, and on the power play, it's 2-1 Falcons.
Yep, definitely nothing wrong with getting a shot on net. I don't think the goalie saw it from my opinion. Looked like it went straight through. Let's start on the replay. It all starts with a face-off win. Control the puck, you know, gets center off to the wing. Sip a little shy. I think the defenseman, number 12, screened his goalie. So, you know, like I said, you got to get pucks on net. Good things happen.
The Conklin power play goal. It's 2-1 up around the 8-minute mark. And that replay that you just saw is brought to you by Logistics Plus.
Again, right now, the penalty, like we'll see Iroquois all down a goal. First time they've been down all game. Let's see how they react to it. You know, I said up to that moment of that penalty, they had Frontier on their heels. So now as this game goes on, Frontier's going to get more and more confident in terms of what they can do in this game.
Noel on the forecheck here, as it's finally controlled by number 12, Ethan Iozia, the defenseman, gets on up. Iozia through the zone, still has it. Falcone's on him. And Iroquois Alden trying to get something going here. Falcone has it. And he's got Noel.
He had time to move that across the
blue
line.
And it was a bad pass stolen away by Speranza, sent back in as Iroquois Alden's going to do a line change here.
Nothing wrong. Take a couple strides, get across that blue line, get it out of your zone.
Pass almost stolen away. It's controlled by Spanish. Spanish sends it towards the net, goes wide. Good job by Frontier with Tresca. And it's finally taken away and controlled by Froman. And he gets it over to number 22 is Stacker. Stacker shot. Rebound!
Good save there.
Yeah, and that's going to come up.
And then we got the net off its moorings. There you go. Nice little rush there by Iroquois Alden. Get a shot to the net. You know, Kazmarski makes a good save, but there's a rebound there, and he's fortunate for Kazmarski. The puck didn't go into Iroquois Alden players' stick.
Stacker with 17 goals on the year, and you've got Harrington with 21. Axelson, they've been kept off the board here through this game here. Top 3 players, that's why they only have 1 goal. Just great job by Frontier here in this game.
Great team defense so far in this game for Frontier, limiting Iroquois Alden chances. But, it's at this period, I definitely think Iroquois Alden settled their game and creating better chances getting shots.
Froman sent it in. He's going to retreat and get the puck. Deflects it in front. There's a chance. Oh, and a nice save. It looked like that was Axelson. And the puck could not be kept in by Steck. No icing. Frontier's going to get there first anyways with Popek. He's bound for it. Iroquois Alden gets it up here, and here's Riemann. It's a shot and a save, and a nice shot
right
there.
Good save
from
right
Kaposi.
there. The first Iroquois Alden goal, I think Kazmarski would like to have that one back, but since that time, he's made some pretty good solid saves. So his game after the first goal.
And with that replay, what do you think of that chance here as Axelson had a great chance in front on the rebound?
I mean, Iroquois Alden, their game plan is going to be try to get pucks in front of the net and bang them in. And Frontier has to clear those pucks and have to allow their goalie to see them.
And Fuller sends it back on over. Puck is deflected and finally out here. It's a chance for a 2-on-1. Puck goes just across behind of Smazarniak. Here's Harrington. Harrington gets by 1. Here's Harrington the shot, and it's going to go wide. Harrington had a lot of speed there.
Yeah, he did. But a good play by the defenseman to kind of force him.
Shot scores! Riemann got it over. And guess who? Harrington backdoor, and we're tied at 2. Well, it's phenomenal. You're going to see here, there's a great forecheck by Riemann, right?
Riemann gets the puck, keeps it, throws it to the front. The Frontier defenseman does not. Harrington. Harrington has a nice little tap in, tied the game up at 2.
So Harrington, who had 54 points on the season with the 21 goals, chips in a big one here with 5:02 remaining in the second.
But it all started with Riemann's forecheck there. He kept the puck alive, kept the puck going. He throws it to the front of the net. It gets over to Harrington for the goal. But it starts with that forecheck from the Iroquois Alden forward.
So as we're at the 5-minute mark now, tied at 2. Both teams getting that goal here in this second period. As the puck is on the left side, chipped on up. Controlled by Froman, and Froman's going to get over to Stacker. And his pass, a little too far, and it's going to be an icing.
We got about a little less than 5 minutes left in this period. This is a very important part of the game. Right now, you don't want to be going into the third period down a goal. You either want to be up 1 or you want to be tied. So this is going to be important 4 minutes and 39 seconds for both teams.
Spanish going to take the offensive zone face-off. It's won by Iroquois Alden. Played around by Stacker. That's going to give a chance here for Traska to keep it in. And Iroquois Alden's going to get it on out. And Matthew Kennedy's going to have to go chase after it. Good job by Stacker keeping it in here. As we've seen a great forecheck here from Iroquois Alden. And nice play here, kept on in. And Frontier with Traska trying to get it out. Still out. Stacker, shot blocked. Has it again. They're going to chip it in. Doesn't hit the net. Stays in play.
Good sustained pressure here by Iroquois Alden.
Yeah, long offensive chance here. As Traska has it. He's got 3 players on him. Gets a nice hit there from Axelson near the Frontier bench. Puck's chipped in. Nice play there by Froman. Froman gets it up here. Mazewski's shot was deflected wide. Frontier's going to control and they get it out. And that's going to send the Iroquois Aldens back out here with Mazewski to settle things down. Conklin on the pressure. His pass is able to deflect out. Frontier was making a change there. Almost too many men.
Lucky one there, Joe. Lucky one there not to get out too many men.
Frontier trying to control it. They get pressure. Just the relentless forecheck here of Iroquois Alden's been great in this game. That puck is still too strong for Popek.
Absolutely, Joe. I think Iroquois Alden this period has done a much better job on the forecheck of forcing Frontier into turnovers, putting pressure on their defense to get the puck out of their zone, and you can see like they've been the better team this period. You know, Frontier has got the power play goal. We'll see how this goes.
And a whistle. 2:45 to go. Refs counting. Is there too many men?
I think we have too many men. There's 6 on Iroquois Alden, so
yep.
Frontier's going to go back to the power play.
That door is opening. Too many men.
Again, so Frontier will be on the power play for pretty much the remainder of this second period. Again, one of those things you got to, as a coach and as a player, you got to know exactly who's going out when, so you don't get too many men on the ice.
Yeah, and we were talking about Frontier almost getting too many men, and then 30 seconds later, Iroquois Alden gets it.
It's always tough when the puck comes by your bench when you're changing.
You got Harrington and Capozzi there. Harrington shot, rebound, and good job by Kazmarski eating that puck up.
Sometimes you get guys, you know, that they're going out on a shift change and they don't realize that somebody's gone out for the player they're calling off. So we'll see what happens here on this power play. Frontier 1 for 4 on the power play day.
Face-off controlled by Frontier. They're on the power play here, the Howard Hanna power play. They've had quite a few today, and they've gotten some goals on there too. Pass in front, went off a skate, looks like of Trazga. Conklin's got 2. He's got 3. No, it didn't go in. It almost went in. Fooled me.
Referee right there had full view.
So Conklin was denied his 3rd here, power play. If you got Spanish here in the puck, sends it back to Conklin. Conklin, that was deflected. That was deflected nice by Noel. Frontier still has it. Mazuski battling for it. There's Harrington. Puck going to be tripped. Can they keep it in? They can't. And it's going to go out as Conklin's not going to win that battle. He's not correct there. That was definitely out.
No. He's like blue line in neutral zone. But again, you look right here. Just a simple like puck to the net. I don't know if the goalie sees it. You know, they get hit the bar and came.
Would that have been his goal if it would have gone in?
It would have been his goal. Yep. In hockey, the last person to touch the puck would be the goal scorer, even if it goes off to a defenseman or off the goalie.
That instant replay brought to you by Logistics Plus. All right, so 1:30 to go, 43 seconds remaining on this bench minor here for Iroquois Alden. Frontier trying to get something going. A couple players here they're bound for. Refs letting them play. That clock continues to tick in. Iroquois Alden's going to chip that one out.
Good job out of Iroquois Alden. Forwards, tie that puck up, kill seconds off that power play.
So Conklin's going to settle things down as we approach 1 minute to go. And remember, coming up the second period, Intermission is brought to you by WNY Media Care. Conklin tips it in. Going to go chase after it.
Good job by Conklin. Get the dump. First one, go get the puck, set the power play up.
Puck to the point. We'll settle here. There's a shot, and that one's going to go wide. And that's Falcone taking the shot. He's now got the puck here. Power play's over with 40 to go. Popek was battling in there. Still has it. Able to get to Falcone. Deflected. Ooh, that was close. Oh, puck's in front. Shot saved by Hirsch.
Good active boards here at the Northtown Center. Puck comes right to the front. Unfortunately for Frontier, he couldn't get a stick on it.
There's Mazuski. Gets that puck taken away. And that was by Szowicz. And a puck here in the middle part of the zone. Good battle for it, and Frontier's going to clear it, and with 15 to go. Eight seconds, the clock continues to tick here in this second period. And that'll be it. So after 2, we're tied just like we were after 1. The shots after 1 were 10-5. It's 15-13 here. With Frontier still in the lead, but they've had a couple more power play chances.
I think definitely you see the difference in like the shots is definitely because of the increased pressure Iroquois Alden is putting on the Frontier defense in their own zone. Like I said, I think Iroquois Alden definitely stepped up their forecheck, stepped up the pressure on Frontier, and we look what's going on in the third period. We're tied at 2-2. You know, you're going in the locker room as a coach, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, we got to get the next goal. We have to get the next goal in this game. So both Coach Straker and Coach Dellinger are going to stress to their team that they need to start get the next goal.
Coming up after this, it's Newport in Williamsville East at 3:30. 2 games tonight, 6 and 8:30. Sweet Home Depew plays Hamburg, and it's Williamsville South, Kenmore East. All right, we're going to send it over to Frank Wolf for the Western New York Immediate Care Intermission. We'll be back for the third period in just a few minutes here on WMFX.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Oh, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
Welcome back to the Northtown Center, second period intermission. This is Frank Wolf of WNYathletics.com. Frontier and Iroquois Alden all tied at 2. This is the Howard Hanna intermission report. Frontier with a 16-13 lead in shots on goal, but Iroquois Alden was really coming on in that second period before those penalties started catching up with them again. And that is really the difference in this game. Iroquois Alden has had the better scoring chances, in my opinion, but they just continue to shoot themselves in the foot. And we go from there. Frontier got their second power play goal in that second period to take a 2-1 lead before Colin Harrington got on the board to tie things up at 2. Coming up in a little bit later today, we have 3 more hockey games. We've got Newport taking on Williamsville East at 3:30, followed by Sweet Home Depew against Hamburg at 6, and then Will South and Kenmore East in the nightcap at 8:30 p.m. Tomorrow, we've got Orchard Park taking on Clarence. That's a game that will be seen on the NFHS network, and after that, we've got Williamsville North and Lancaster. Again, both those games will be on the NFHS network. The links are out there. If you subscribe to one of those games, you will have it for at least 30 days. It's a monthly subscription, but you'll have it throughout the rest of the playoffs. WNY Athletics is doing the pre-quarter and the quarterfinals only, but once we hit the semifinals and the finals, things go to the NFHS network, and you're going to have to subscribe to a subscription. You can do it if you look for any one of those links, Orchard Park, Lancaster, Will North. If you see them on the NFHS network playing tomorrow night, subscribe to one of those links, and you'll have it for the entire month for the rest of the playoffs. We're going to go back to a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the third period in just a few moments. Thank you for watching on WNYathletics.com.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Well, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF and...
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Being home.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Northtown Auto Center here for the pre-quarterfinals between Frontier Falcons and Iroquois Alden. Here it's 2-2 after 2, and this is the second intermission brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. All right, Joe Daniel here, and what are we thinking about the third period? We got a 2-2 game here.
Like I said previously, I thought Iroquois Alden was the better team in the second period. They had the better scoring opportunities. Again, the penalties have hurt them in this game, but I think next goal is important. You know, and as the score gets closer and closer, tied, and we get closer and closer to the end of the third period, you're going to see kids starting to get a little nervous. These are high school kids, you know. They're going to get nervous, don't want to make a mistake, don't want to cost their team. So I think the early going in this third period is going to go a long way to see who wins this game. Whoever comes out from the locker room with a little more jump is going to be the one that you can expect to maybe win this game.
So Joe Daniel here with Rob Rozek here for the analyst call, and Tim Gardner producing here at Frank Wolf in the first period. Thank you to everyone who really makes this happen here. You know, not just for us to do it. It's for the kids, and you know, getting these kids exposure. I mean, there's a lot that goes behind the scenes that people don't realize, and how much work it takes to pull this off, and a lot of people put in so much hard effort to do this.
Absolutely. I mean, I want to thank Western New York Athletics for putting the kids on and showcasing them. You know, it's good. It's good to see these kids on, you know, games broadcast, and I know the kids and the parents enjoy it. You know, especially last year during COVID times and fans couldn't go to the games. It was great that Western New York Athletics was broadcasting these games, so the parents and the students could watch their friends play in their high school games.
All right, third period coming up here for pre-quarterfinals. Today's game brought to you by Howard Hanna Real Estate, WNY Media Care, Logistics Plus of Buffalo, and Ad Pro Sports. 2-2 in game 1 of 4 here at the Northtown Auto Center for day 2 of hockey weekend in the Fed. 16 shots for Frontier, 13 total for Iroquois Alden, and the game's also tied at 2. Conklin's got 2 goals. Harrington's on the board for Iroquois Alden, and this is where we're at here early in the third. Frontier brings it on over the blue line. Nice speed rush there. That was from Suzowitz. He finally gets it on over, sent in front, deflected in, and it was taken away by Feely, and Feely gets it up to number 24, Milzewski.
Again, see Iroquois Alden just trying to get pucks in the front, trying to get that trailing guy looking to bang a rebound.
Battle for it here was Zent. We got Axelson. Frontier battling for it with Harrison Fuller. Axelson there. Harrington's got it. Harrington trying to go 1v1. A great job by Falcone. Took him right off the puck.
Good job by Axelson keeping the puck in the corner, created a good chance. Here we go for Frontier.
There's a shot, scores! And Frontier takes the lead. It's 3-2. Well, there. And we're going to see the instant replay happen so quick. And I believe that looks like it was...
Might have been Zent, wasn't sure. But that's a nice little rush. You know, gets past the Iroquois Alden defenseman, gets a shot off, and picks a corner, 3-2. And right now, the team that on paper would be the underdog in this game, right now leading.
So we're going to give it to Zent here. We're going to double check that here. 3-2. Time of goal is about 15:42. Yep.
21, Tyler Zent.
Yep. Okay, my eyes didn't fool me there. Here's a shot. That one just goes over from Losi. Frontier with another lead in this game. That one gets blocked in front. Zent's battling for it, taken away by Harrington. Harrington's pass was deflected. He still got it. Zent's all over him here. Harrington behind the net. Trying to give it off. Zent takes it away. And the Falcons are going to clear it. Here comes Losi. Losi trying to go 1v1. He still has it. And knocked off the puck. And a great defensive play by Ethan Ioza. He's got the puck. He gets over the line. His shot, save by Kazmarski.
Oh,
No call. I know, you thought the same thing there. Here's Tyler Thauer. He gets knocked off the puck.
Good forecheck there by Frontier. Gets puck. Here's the opportunity right there.
Oh, that was a good deflection by Spanich, but it gone over the net. Froman gets it up, and it's finally cleared up, and Frontier is going to have to quickly get back. There's a pressure here is John Kalinsky back there. He's pressured by Speranza. And finally taken away by Traska. Behind the net, Falcone going to send the other way. Once again, that pressure here in the forecheck.
That pressure, Iroquois Alden has done a very good job. It's just they're Frontier is beating them in transition when they do get the puck out of their zone.
Steck and Noel battling for it. And the puck's finally going to be slowed down here by Froman. Froman gets it up, deflected in by Strasser.
There's a lot of time left in this game, Joe. Frontier can't go into the defensive shell at this point, but they do have to make sure that they are getting pucks deep when they can and getting pucks out of their zone.
Axelson deflects it in. Hard hit there by Starker. Box at the defensive blue line. They're going to bring it in there. Was Froman trying to get in front.
Good defense there, keeping the Iroquois guy from getting to the front with the puck.
And Frontier is going to look to push it with Chizowitz. Trying to get by Axelson.
Frontier's going to want to make sure they have a high guy in the slot. Right now you see Conklin was in the middle trying to break any odd man rushes.
Here's Axelson. Axelson sends in front. It's deflected. And a whistle.
Right there, Axelson just got to get the puck on net. He has his teammate going to the net. You just got to get that puck near the goalie, force a save, force a rebound. You never know when he gets shots on. There he goes in, he gets caught up. Good defensive play by the Frontier defenseman, but he had a chance to shoot that puck. Again, you got 12:44 left in this game. Got to get shots on goal here.
Frontier was up 2-1, and this is their second lead of the game at 3-2. Harrington wins the faceoff, and it's taken away. And here comes Frontier, and a nice pass from Losey. And that one's going to go deflected. It's in front of the net. That's Riemann who has it.
Good pass there.
Nice pass up to Capozzi. He lost it for a second. And now Riemann sends it in front. Deflected. Harrington, he lined up. Loose puck. Rebound. Oh, and a nice job by Kuzmarski. I'm telling you, Harrington was salivating. He thought he had a goal for play.
Just simple puck to the net. Good job by Frontier defending the goal. I don't think clean stick on that puck, but a good opportunity.
And that was the Logistics Plus replay. And here's Losey. Gets it up. That shot was sent in by Iozia. Went wide. Riemann battling for it. Harrington sends it forward. Puck's in front. And Losey finally control here, trying to get over the blue line. And Zent almost offsides. Zent trying to get on the give and go. And the puck finally taken away. And that's number 10, Matthew Strasser. Good job by Falcone. Losey going to send it around the boards. And Traska gets hit, kept on in by Iroquois Alden. And that one's brought in by Spanich.
At this part of the game, you've got to get pucks over your own blue line. You cannot allow Iroquois Alden to maintain zonal pressure. Here's puck in front.
And a good battle there. And Hirsch able to cover it up. 3-2 here with 11:12 to go in this third period. First of 4 games here today. We got Luport coming up against Williams-Willis at 3:30. And then Hamburg Sweet Home at 6 o'clock. And at 8:30, a long day here at Northtown's Ken East, Will South coming up later tonight for the nightcap.
Again, Frontier just getting the puck on goal, forcing the goalie to make a save, fumble a little bit, and hit a nice chance to score.
Frontier doing a good job battling around the boards, keeping it in. puck finally gets loosed out, and it was played around by Bear. And it's chipped out, and Frontier is going to try to control it, and they send it forward. Jet Mazewski gets it over the boards, and Axelson. And that was nice play by Starker. And a nice whistle here is Kazmartzis is going to put his paw right on it. So have you been impressed with the defense from really both teams here? You know, it's 3-2. Both teams got some goals, but those goals they really had to work for them today.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Frontier goals. We have a power play goal. We have a nice little rush and a good shot. You know, teams are really earning their scoring opportunity. I think both teams are doing a good job. When the puck does get low in front of the net, of clearing it or picking up guys. You know, the one opportunity, the Frontier didn't pick up a guy in front. Iroquois all net scored. So we'll see how it goes. Nice breakout pass there.
Yeah, here's Chrzowski, gets it over the zone. Still has it on his backhand. Loses it. And taken away there by Feely. There's Harrington. He's scored a goal. Trying to get it up to Mazewski, and you got Axelson over there. Axelson now on the forecheck.
Good forecheck there. Good forecheck there.
And that's on Conklin. Frontiers finally has the puck here. Once again, good job with Harrington. Puck still kept in for the second.
Again, gotta clear it there.
There's a shot. Oh, that one just went wide off the stick of Feely. Feely now has it. Frontier trying to get it out.
Again, this pressure is caused because Frontier couldn't get the puck across their blue line.
Riemann in front, deflected by a Frontier stick, and they're finally going to get this out. That was Conklin. Conklin's dead tired here. No icing. Just didn't go far enough with Iozia. Ethan Iozia over the blue line. That one's going to go deflected wide. Zent's trying to battle for it. Frontier's got a chance to get it out. They do. They got a man open here. 3-on-2 with a chance. There's a shot. And a nice save by Hirsch. Zent battling for it. And Mazewski, I'm sorry, number 14, Froman has it. Froman in the corner with Riemann. And that's taken away by Losi. And Losi trying to get it up to Spazarski. Puck, I'm sorry, we got a loose stick here. And a whistle.
I think I heard Coach Dellinger over at the Frontier bench wanting his player to have 3 high, which means he wants to have a third guy high, almost at the blue line with his defenseman to stop the odd man rushes. I think Iroquois Alden with 8:48 left has to press, so you might see a couple odd man rushes for Frontier in the last part of this game.
Puck knocked out in, and it's sent in there by number 16, Jake Spanich. It's behind the net. As Iroquois Alden trying to set something up with Speranza, sends it over all the way around to his defensive partner. That puck's deflected out, and we're going to have a icing. Yes, icing here on Iroquois Alden. With 8:23 remaining to go, talk about the large school semifinals. OP clearance on Monday at 6 at Will North, Lancaster 8:30. Those games, the semifinal matches, are streaming on NFHS Network. And we got the Wednesday private school semifinals at Harbor Center, 6 St. Mary's versus St. Francis. Go Red Raiders. Just saying, 8:30 Nichols versus St. Joe's. Can you tell me what the St. Francis there? All right, so puck's in front, and we got a whistle.
We got our penalty?
Yeah, we got a tripping penalty. Let's see who's going to get the call here.
Looks like Iroquois Alden.
Yep, so Alden trailing by 1. They're going to go to the box, and that's going to send Jet Malzewski for a tripping penalty with 8:16 to go.
So we have a power play for Frontier, 8:17 left. At best, they score, increase the lead to 2. At worst, that's 2 minutes off the clock with them closer to the end of this game.
So the Howard Hanna power play here for Frontier. And Iroquois Alden's going to clear this one.
Iroquois Alden has to kind of press on this penalty kill. They've done a good job of kind of interrupting the Frontier flow into the zone. So they may look to spring one of their top guys on a breakaway. So Frontier's kind of got to run their power play, but also have to be aware of Iroquois Alden guys trying to get loose on breakaways.
Conklin, who's got 2 goals in this game, is out there. And the puck kept in by Conklin. It's deflected and finally cleared out by Iroquois Alden again. Kazmarski sends it up over to Conklin as he's going to reset this with 1 minute on the power play left for them. Here's Conklin on the left side. Trying to send it in front. Gets checked. Still has it. It's a good job by Speranza. Harrington was there. Here's a chance. Sent! And a save
good
by
stop
Hirsch.
there. Good stop there. Look at that one's going to go far post.
Here's Falcone. And Losi, Falcone trying to keep it in for a second. And it's finally chipped out by Harrington. And that's going to send Harrison Fuller back out. 30 seconds to go. Falcons with the 3-2 lead. They got the lead on a goal by Zent. And a good penalty kill here by Iroquois Alden as they're going to kill this off.
Yeah, good job. I mean, good job. They had one good scoring chance for Frontier. You know, again, I mean, penalty killing has been excellent today. And here we go.
Oh, here's a chance. Melzewski, he's on sides. Shot, save by Kazmarski.
Good save by Kazmarski right there. You know, Harrington sneaking out of the box. Good chance there. Maybe a little more time than he thought he did, but good stop there.
6:08 remaining here. Rid of the replay.
Again, the Frontier defenseman number 8 sleeping a little bit. You know, Melzewski gets out there and right there, good stop.
There's one of the things you said, Rob, to Frank, that you know the games, they went a certain way yesterday, but you had a feeling these games would be competitive. And at least in game 1, yes, there's 3 to go, we've seen a very competitive, even game.
Absolutely. Like even in our game yesterday against Amherst, we were fortunate to come through with a victory. But I thought going into it was an even game between two teams, going to go either way. We were fortunate enough to win. And last night's game of the day yesterday was the Niagara Wheatfield West game, which I thought was again a very well played game by two very well coached teams. And today you have, again, there's such a fine line between teams in the small schools in terms of winning and losing, and you're seeing it today.
And the pucks will be deflected in, and it was sent in there by Ozio, and Frontier's going to have to reset with Kennedy. Rieman's in there battling on the forecheck. Riemann now has it. Puck's behind the net. Trying to get in front. There's a good chance for Losi. He's got it. Can he get it out? He does. Losi gets by one defender. It's a turn out of 2-on-2. Here's Losi. Here's a shot and a save by Hirsch. And that's a big save with what was going on here. And we're going to call that one of the AdPro Sports saves of the game.
You know, like I said, with Iroquois Alden having to take more chances to keep the puck in the zone, you know, Frontier's going to get odd man rushes. And, you know, he comes down. Maybe he should have looked backdoor for his teammate, but, you know, good stop there.
I wonder who the player of the game will be. We'll announce it once we hit 0 and we have a winner. Falcone sends it in, and Harrington takes it away. Harrington trying to get by 3, gets checked off the puck, and that's going to lead over to Froman. Froman trying to go over the blue line. He does. Falcone's down there. Melzewski tries to send it in front. That deflected. There's a chance. Oh, nice shot. It was low by Froman.
He was looking for his teammate on the back door, just didn't get over to him.
There's a 2-on-2 chance here for Frontier. Yeah, Stack was in there on defense.
Good job by Conklin getting that puck low.
Falcone gets it around the boards behind the net. Stack's in there. Trying to clear it, and it's kept in there by Kalinske. And they're going to have to reset here as Frontier does make a line change. Long pass, high stick, yes. Yep, just a little too high there for Chojowicz.
Frontier is in the neutral zone. They had 2 guys high and 3 guys almost lined up together in the neutral zone. They're trying to stop odd man rushes, stop guys coming with speeds in the neutral zone for Iroquois Alden.
Rob, you're the coach of Kenmore West, correct?
Correct, yes.
The high stick, how high does that stick have to be before you can knock the puck down?
It's got to be over your waist.
Over the waist?
Oh, I mean, sorry, over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder, okay.
Over the shoulder.
Have you seen some where you're like, oh, come on, that wasn't a high stick?
I mean, it's up for referees' discretion. You know, you gotta trust that the referees are seeing what they're seeing. You know, and again, you can't argue with them.
I know. That passed a little too far for Losey, and it's going to be an icing.
And again, you know, trying to string Zent. Seems that he's been the guy that Frontier is trying to string on these stretch passes, trying to get him behind Iroquois' Alden defense. Again, Iroquois Alden has to press. There's 4 minutes left in this game. They have to press. So Frontier, if they can get a guy behind, get a scoring opportunity, get this lead to 4-2, it's going to be to their advantage. But you want to do it, make sure you're doing it safely, where you're not. If you're going to make that stretch pass, that puck has to come out.
So Harrington, who's got a goal today, he's out there. And I believe for Frontier, it's Zent taking this face-off.
It looks like we're going to get a timeout, Iroquois Alden.
Yeah, timeout, Iroquois Alden. Shots on goal for Frontier with 3:58 remaining here. Frontier's got 21. Iroquois Alden with the 16. This is the 6-11 pre-quarterfinal matchup here in the first of 4 today at the Northtown Auto Center.
At this point, I think the Iroquois Alden coaching staff just has to tell them, we have time. We have time to get the tying goal here. We can't force stuff. We just got to do what we've been doing well today, which has been the forecheck. They've done a good job of putting pressure on the Frontier defense. They just have to connect on that. All it's going to take is that one little pass to the front where a guy wide open like they did earlier in the second period. It's going to take that to tie this game up. They can't press. They have to stay within their game plan, do what's gotten them here, and hopefully find that one opportunity. For Frontier at this point, you can't go into defensive shell. The first thing you have to do when the puck's in your zone, you got to get it out, get it off the glass, get it in the air, get it out of the zone. You got to get the puck across your blue line. If you have to ice the puck, you have to ice the puck. If you have to put it in the crowd, you put it in the crowd. In high school hockey, it's not a penalty to put the puck over the glass. Your first job is to get that puck away from your slot, get it in the corners, get it on the side, get it out of your zone.
So off the timeout, Harrington will be taking a face-off against. It looks like it's changed now to. It looks like it's Conklin taking a face-off for Frontier in the defensive zone. And the face-off will be controlled here, and it's cleared by Frontier. And they get it over to the blue line. Here's a shot. That one goes wide and would have been deflected from Hayden Chajowicz and tipped forward and controlled. And Frontier is just going to do a good job clearing that as Zent.
Good job by Frontier getting that puck deep.
Nice stretch pass to Starker. So Starker has it. Starker sends it in front, deflected off the stick of Kazmarski. Frontier gets it out again. And that's going to send Michael Capozzi back. Capozzi trying to get it up. Gets it over to Harrington. Harrington trying to get by his defender. He does. Here's Harrington. Harrington shot. And Kazmarski's got it. And a little shove it in front. Harrington showing that speed.
Yep, Harrington got a step, and he was around the defender. Gets in on tight on the goal. If you see right here in the replay, he got around him there, got to the front. The other Frontier defender was too late coming to his goalie's help his goalie. But luckily the goalie got a save on it.
And it looks like we've got a couple penalties here. We've got 24 here for Iroquois Alden. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like we got a rough on Iroquois Alden, and we got a rough on Frontier for the.
Oh, they haven't sent him to the box yet. That's why.
For the extracurriculars after the whistle, it looks like we got 24 for Iroquois Alden. We got Lazewski in, and we got 23 for Frontier, Sean Kamarski. So 3:09 left, 5-on-5, but that's big. You're going to miss one of your better players for 2 minutes in the penalty box if you're Iroquois Alden. So we'll see who steps up here for them. Again, plenty of time in this game. 3:09. I think they're going to if they pull the goal. I think they do it around about the minute 30 mark. When they decide to pull the goalie. But no rush to do that right now. You want to keep staying within your game plan. Try to get your forwards wide on these D. You just saw Harrington do it on the last rush, and we'll see what happens here.
Face-off controlled by Frontier behind the net. As Iroquois Alden trying to get something going here, and it's taken away by Frontier. Spanish with a shot. First clears it into the corner. The battle for Speranza's in there, and he got stuck. And finally controlled by Froman. Froman gets up the boards. Cuts right back in. And again, they're going to have to play it here. It will cover as Conklin was able to get it on to Hirsch.
Good job by Conklin. Just getting a shot on that, forcing the face-off. The puck is in your offensive zone, away from your goalie. Minute 43 left. Again, still a lot of time left.
So Zen's going to take the face-off for Frontier. And Harrington for Iroquois Alden. They're going to win the face-off. It's going to be cleared forward. It's going to go over the head of Falcone. And it's going to be an icing.
You might see some of that. Iroquois Alden trying to spring their guys. Just a simple little float pass in the neutral zone. Unfortunately for them, it was a call for icing. But you might see that Iroquois Alden trying to spring their forwards out of this zone.
And you got Harrington out there, and you got Axelson and Starker. Those are their top three players. They can put the puck in the net.
So you got Harrington was more on the side. Looked like he's going to try to jet out. You see him trying to back out of the zone, trying to get open on that far side.
And it's controlled there by Axelson. And you got Starker battling in there. Harrington as well. 2:15 to go. Puck's loose to the right of the goalie. Now it's behind the net. And that was Conklin trying to send it forward. Capozzi has it. Harrington a little too far. Now Harrington's got it. Trying to find his defenseman. It was deflected. Still got back to the net. And that shot went wide off of Capozzi.
Frontier's got to get the puck out here.
Sustained pressure here for Iroquois Alden. Falcone had a chance. Harrington still has it. This pass stolen away. Conklin battling for it. I don't know. Tough tumble there. Goalie still in the net here for Iroquois Alden, even though they have the pressure. That shot gets blocked. That was from Iozia. Still in here, and this has been a long chance here. And Iozia, can he keep it in? He does. Iroquois Alden goalie still in the net. And here he goes. With 1:15 to go, they pull the goalie. Iozia, and he can't keep that one in.
They're going to get icing on this?
And an icing. Ooh, that was close. Both players are going to come out of the box, though, with the whistle with 1:10 to go.
108 left, Joe. Face off in the Frontier end. Frontier is going to call a timeout. So I think Iroquois Alden got to set something up. Again, at this point, you just got to win the face-off is key right here. And you've got to get the puck to the net and have your forwards crashing looking for rebounds. Right, at this point, you're looking not fancy. You're just looking for a dirty goal to tie this game up and take it to overtime.
As Frontier calls the timeout, just a reminder, promoting some of the games that are coming up this week, streaming all week. Semifinal matches are streamed on the NFHS network. And those semifinal games of OP Clarence on Monday in Will North and Lancaster, 80:30 on Monday. The Tuesday small school quarterfinals in North Towns and Harbor Center. Those are to be determined. Wednesday, as we've said a couple times today, the St. Mary's team versus St. Francis in the semifinals. I couldn't believe how great St. Mary's had a season, and Nichols and St. Joe's at 8:30. Those are all coming up, the semifinal games on the NFHS network. And as we said, Joe Daniel here, Rob Rozek, but we got Tim Gardner behind us producing the games. And I've worked a lot of games with Tim, and then Frank, doing all this hard work to make this happen for these kids. So thank you to everyone and our sponsors, obviously Howard Hanna Real Estate, Western New York Media Care, Logistics Plus of Buffalo, and Ad Pro Sports.
Right now, Joe, the key's going to be right here is winning the face-off. If you're both coaches, you want your best face-off guy here. Because controlling the puck is going to be huge. If you're a Frontier, you want to put that puck into the corner. And if you're Iroquois Alden, you want to get it back to one of your guys for a shot or for a pass across.
So Frontier called timeout, gave a breather here to their top line. Harrington wins the
face-off.
faceoff.
By Iroquois.
Iozia
Good
shot
block.
And
This
Frontier
puck's got to get out.
They got to get it out, and they do. So a minute to go. Iozia has it. He gets it up. Riemann trying to get forward. He does. Lost it. And it's cleared out. A nice play by Smazarski. Trying to get it in here. Conklin has it. Conklin's deflected. Frontier finally gets it out. Harrington has the puck. 35 to go, I'm sorry.
Just got to keep him outside.
Puck battling behind the net. Puck trying to be cleared. Nope. Froman keeps it in. That shot gets blocked. Riemann, his shot attempt goes wide. Iozia keeps in for a second. Got it through. Riemann battling forward. We're at 10 seconds to go. And the clock's going to tick here. I apologize, we're a couple seconds off, but the Frontier Falcons have won this first pre-quarterfinal matchup of the day, 3-2.
Well deserved, I think. I think the Frontier came out here today and they withstood the offense of Iroquois Alden, and well deserved. Again, kudos to Iroquois Alden. They gave their all today. You know, they played hard. But I think both teams played very hard in this game, and you know, either team could have won this one, but well deserved to Frontier for taking this one today.
So congratulations to the Falcons here, beating Iroquois Alden in a great game. Falcons finished with 23 shots, Iroquois Alden at 17, but it was off the stick of Zent early in the third, that rifle. That's the goal of the game, and Tyler Zent is the player of the game here today with the game-winning goal for the Falcons. All right, Rob, final thoughts before we take a little break, before we get ready for game 2 of 4.
Again, if this is how the other games they are going to go, it's in for a pretty exciting day. Again, two good teams, two well-coached teams, and for sure this is disappointing to the seniors on Iroquois Alden. I don't think they thought this was how the season was going to go, but again, everything is high school sports. Sometimes the team that's favored doesn't always win. I think overall pretty even game. I think Frontier deserved to win this game today, and you know, going forward, you know, they can do some damage.
So Zent's going to get the player of the game based on the game-winning goal, but Conklin had those 2 goals as an honorable mention. All right, so Falcons move on. We're going to take a quick break. This is Hockey Weekend in the Fed, brought to you by Howard Hanna Real Estate, WNY Media Care, Logistics Plus of Buffalo and Pro Sports. We'll be right back here on WNY Athletics for Game 2 of 4 in just a little bit between Newport and Williamsville East.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.